The WWE Network is a great source for full-length events and episodes of SmackDown and Raw. What you don't realize is that a professional editor has spent countless hours carefully editing out some of the most controversial moments ever to air. Relive all of WWE moments that the company wants you to forget and have been completely removed from their network. Outrageous moments the WWE Network erased from history. Triple H's homophobia. Triple H is currently one of the main men running things behind the scenes in WWE. This is why it makes sense that a segment featuring his homophobia would be erased from the network. In a segment involving Kurt Angle and Stephanie McMahon, the game makes several gay jokes about Kurt Angle. The jokes involved his tears of joy and sensitivity that came when he won Olympic gold medals. The segment has been heavily trimmed and all of its content was removed. The Rock's concerts. Most of the WWE fans love The Rock's skills in the ring, but the Brahma Bull can also deliver on the mic. This is why it's so disappointing to know that the WWE Network has erased all of The Rock's special in-ring concert from the archives. Many of his parody songs were removed for obvious copyright reasons, but some of his knee-slapping originals were also erased. Now, it cuts to random shots of The Rock holding a guitar with no singing to go along with. Chris Jericho's Racy highlight reel. The highlight reel has become one of the iconic parts of Raw for several years. One of the segments of the reel cannot be seen on the network though. The skit involved Chris Jericho interviewing former WWE diva Candice about her racy GoDaddy.com Super Bowl commercials. Not only were the commercials shown, but Candice began to have stage wardrobe malfunctions in the ring. The whole section has been removed and immediately cuts to Chris Jericho's matches. Steve Blackman's Chains of Love. When SmackDown first aired, it was on the UPN network. This gave them plenty of crossover opportunities for other shows. One show that they oddly chose to crossover was a lame reality show called Chains of Love. In 2001, Steve Blackman was forced to get chained to 4 large women in a parody of the show. Not only does this cause copyright issues, but WWE probably didn't want to deal with any fat-shaming issues that they may come across. The Insane Clown Posse. One of the oddest agreements in the WWE came with the Insane Clown Posse. The rap group performed as wrestlers for a brief period of time, but instead of signing a contract, they agreed to work for free in exchange for commercial airings. This situation has completely erased the ICP from ever appearing on the WWE Network. This includes their brief pairing with the Oddities and several crazy tag team matches. That'd be fun to watch again. Luckily, there's always YouTube. Vince McMahon's awkward interview. Before officially becoming the on-screen chairman, Vince McMahon entertained fans as a color commentator for Raw, and he was pretty good most of the time. But things got really awkward when he had to interview TV actress Peta Wilson for her show La Femme Nikita. The whole painful interview was erased from the network archives, most likely due to McMahon asking her about the show's sexuality. The actress barely said a word as McMahon went on about some of the racier scenes. Steve Austin's WWE chorus. Steve Austin may be as tough as nails, but the redneck also loves to sing. When he turned heel, the WWE Universe got to enjoy some of his new song renditions. With the whole WCW roster in the ring, Austin led them all through a sing-along of Wing Beneath My Wings. The amusing song would be cut due to copyright reasons, but at least fans got to enjoy the scene moments later when Kurt Angle drove down and attacked in a milk truck. Kai and Tai and the APA go karaoke singing. Comedic tag teams can create great WWE moments, especially when they form odd couples. During an episode of SmackDown, the APA invited the tag team Kai and Tai to a karaoke bar. Several segments of songs were removed from the network, along with a large brawl that was featured in the end. When Ron Simmons looked for the old clips of himself, all he could say was, "Damn!" WWE Idol. The WWE loves to parody any aspect of trending pop culture. This was the case in a segment known as WWE Idol. WWE diva Jillian, Santino Marello, and legends like the Iron Sheik and Nikola Volkov competed against each other with some of the worst singing voices to ever appear on TV. Even if this clip wasn't cut, you'd either be skipping it or watching it on mute. Ugh. Mickie James and Trish Stratus get too close. One of the most definitive diva matches to take place at WrestleMania was a women's championship match between Mickie James and Trish Stratus. If you want to relive their epic battle on the WWE Network, then you may notice that a few moments are missing. During one part of the match, Mickie grabs Trish between the legs and then proudly licks her fingers in front of the live crowd. The lewd moment was actually erased from DVDs before the network ever premiered. Wow, some of those moments, they were pretty shocking. Which ones do you think deserve to be cut from the network? What moments did we miss? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to The Sportster on YouTube.